Well, it's not necessarily what you say, it's how you say it. According to our next guest, body language is key to nailing a job interview. How do you walk the walk? Joining us from Chicago, Brad Karsh. He's the president and founder of JobBound. What on earth is JobBound?
And JobBound is a company that helps college students and recent grads find their first job. I
don't know if you can see me. Do you have a monitor there where you can see what's going on TV right now?
No, I don't.
Okay, because I'm a disaster. I lean in, I'm on my elbows, I move out of the shot, I do all sorts of crazy things, but I have my job. These are problems if you're looking for a job.
Exactly, and you know, it really starts right from the get-go. When you first meet the person that you're interviewing with, you know, I'd meet candidates and they come up with a nice, strong handshake, they look me in the eye, they approach me strongly, and it really sets the tone right away. Whereas other people kind of walk in and they sort of lope towards you, and they have the really kind of clammy hands and give you the limp, lay your hand in the handshake kind of thing, and it really sets the tone for the whole interview.
Yeah, and Brad, we're pulling this camera out as you're speaking because I want to get the real feel for some of the body language. I'm sitting here with my arms crossed looking at you. You did this for 10 years. You were a recruiter.
Exactly. I interviewed over 1,000 students, so I certainly have seen it all.
What were some of the strangest things you've seen? One of them is this: you're not supposed to be sitting with your hands crossed.
Right, exactly. But, you know, in terms of bigger things, mistakes that people would make, everything from literally spending an entire 30-minute interview not looking at me, staring out the window, looking at their shoes. I mean, I don't think I'm that hideous that you couldn't focus on me for 30 minutes.
You're not the cutest guest we've ever had, Brad, but I could look at you for half an hour.
I'll take it. But, you know, it's all about eye contact. Other things, too. I literally have had people who were so relaxed, I guess, that they, you know, slouched back in their chair and literally this guy, I swear, looped his leg over the arm of the chair and sat and interviewed with me that way.
I read a newspaper article about you which said that somebody took a pen from your desk and started clicking it?
Yeah, pen. And started clicking it, grabbed it off my desk, and as a nervous habit, just started clicking this pen while they were answering questions for me.
I am a highly energetic, nervous energy kind of guy. What do you do if you are tempted to always be doing something, tapping my leg or clicking a pen? What's your advice? What do you actually do?
What you need to do is you need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. You do not want, especially as a college student, your very first interview to be for an interview for a job that you want. You want to do mock interviews. You want to work with your career center. You want to have an interview with anyone that you can so that you can find out the kind of mistakes that you're making. Get those interviews videotaped. It's a horrifying proposition, but if you realize that every time someone asks you a tough question, you go like this, it's better to know that before you go into that interview.
You know,
at the end of the interview, when I said, hey, do you have any questions for me? They said, yeah, what job am I interviewing for? I mean, kinds of things that you think that they should know beforehand.
Brad, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for being with us on the show. Just crack my knuckles, loosen my knuckles. Brad Karsh is the president and founder of JobBound.